In a time of profound uncertainty for science and technology funding in the United States, recent discussions among educators, researchers, and policy experts highlight both the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. On February 28, 2025, Cornell University hosted two pivotal panels addressing the state of federal research funding, aptly titled "What's Next for STEM Research and Science Under Siege? Politics, Policy, and Practice After 2024." These events come at a crucial moment as proposed budget cuts threaten to undermine vital scientific research and support systems. The panels featured a diverse array of speakers, including New York State Assemblyperson Anna Kelles and Chris Schaffer, a professor in the Mining School of Biomedical Engineering. Schaffer emphasized the significance of research, stating, "The research we do improves our health, it drives our economy. It keeps our nation safe." He called for a renewed effort to articulate the value of scientific inquiry to the public and policymakers alike. This sentiment resonates with many in the scientific community, who are increasingly concerned about the potential ramifications of federal budget cuts and staff layoffs, particularly within research institutions such as the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The urgency of these discussions was underscored by recent incidents, including the abrupt firings of scientists at the USDA's Agricultural Research Service, which left graduate students without access to their labs or mentorship. Isacco Di Tomasi, a doctoral student whose research focuses on agricultural challenges, expressed the gravity of the situation, highlighting the direct impact on food security and agricultural productivity. As the discourse evolved, participants also addressed the broader implications of potentially diminished funding for scientific research. Jamila Michner, an associate professor at Cornell, remarked on the historical context of attacks against research fields, stating, "It doesn't quite matter whether you study plants or amoeba or black people. The threat is against the university as an institution. The threat is against science as an enterprise." This perspective invites a critical examination of how universities can adapt in the face of external pressures and what resilience looks like for scientific inquiry in the future. The panels also served as a platform to explore innovative strategies for communicating the importance of science to the public. Schaffer pointed to a Pew Research Center survey indicating a public perception of scientists as odd and aloof, suggesting that fostering personal connections within communities could help bridge the gap between scientific research and public understanding. "They've heard our data, our directives, but they haven't met us as people," he noted, emphasizing the need for scientists to engage more actively with their local communities. In addition to the discussions at Cornell, educational initiatives are also making strides to inspire the next generation of STEM leaders. For instance, the Duke Energy Science Nights program in South Carolina is set to engage 50 schools with hands-on STEM activities during the state's STEM Education Month in March 2025. This initiative aims to spark curiosity and promote engagement in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics among students and families, serving as a powerful reminder of the importance of grassroots efforts in education. As we look ahead, it is clear that the intersection of policy, education, and community engagement will play a crucial role in shaping the future of STEM research in the United States. While the current landscape presents significant challenges, it also opens the door for innovative approaches to advocacy and education that could ultimately strengthen the fabric of scientific inquiry. With the commitment of educators, researchers, and community leaders, there is hope that the future of STEM can be navigated successfully, ensuring that vital research continues to thrive in service of society. In the rapidly evolving landscape of biomedical research, mRNA technology has emerged as a transformative force, revolutionizing vaccine development and expanding its reach into various therapeutic areas. This surge in innovation comes on the heels of mRNA's prominent role in combating the COVID-19 pandemic, leading researchers and companies to explore its applications against a host of viral and bacterial pathogens. Recent discussions among leading biomedical researchers, including insights from the Tecnológico de Monterrey, underscore both the remarkable achievements and the challenges ahead in this field. The success of mRNA vaccines has prompted an array of pharmaceutical companies like Moderna, Pfizer/BioNTech, and CureVac to leverage this technology to address long-standing public health threats. For instance, CureVac is pioneering an mRNA vaccine designed to combat recurrent urinary tract infections caused by uropathogenic E. coli, which accounts for a significant percentage of such cases. Alexander Zender, CEO of CureVac, emphasized the vaccine's potential to reduce antibiotic use, noting it's an ideal setup for a vaccine. You have a bacteria that's the main culprit, and you have a target which is extremely stable. With preclinical studies showing promising results, CureVac aims to file an investigational new drug application in late 2025 and commence clinical trials by early 2026. In addition to urinary tract infections, mRNA technology is being harnessed to tackle antibiotic-resistant gonorrhea. Afrigen Biologics, in collaboration with Danish biotech Evaxion, is developing an mRNA vaccine targeting Neisseria gonorrhoeae, a growing global health concern due to rising antimicrobial resistance. The preclinical proof of concept for this vaccine has highlighted its potential for robust immune response, with Afrigen's CEO Petro Turblanche stating, "This is a vaccine that has global relevance." The ongoing development represents a critical step toward addressing one of the CDC's most urgent antibiotic-resistant disease threats. The versatility of mRNA technology extends to viral infections as well. Moderna's ongoing Phase 3 trial for an mRNA vaccine against norovirus focuses on older adults who bear the brunt of severe norovirus-related illnesses. Doran Fink, head of gastrointestinal and bacterial pathogens at Moderna, remarked, "If a new genotype becomes predominant, it's possible that the vaccine might need to be updated." That's one of the advantages of our mRNA platform that we're hoping to harness. This adaptability could enhance public health responses as new norovirus variants emerge. Moreover, Pfizer and BioNTech are making strides in the development of a combination vaccine that targets both COVID-19 and influenza. Initial results from their Phase 3 trial indicate that this approach could simplify vaccination protocols and potentially increase public uptake. Kit Longley, a Pfizer spokesperson, highlighted the importance of these advancements, mentioning that the clinical significance of these immunogenicity results is less clear, but underscoring the potential benefits of a streamlined vaccination process. While these developments are promising, the road ahead is not without challenges. The regulatory landscape for mRNA vaccines, particularly those targeting bacterial pathogens, remains complex, as no mRNA vaccine has yet been approved for clinical use against bacterial targets. Researchers and companies must navigate a rigorous validation process to ensure safety and efficacy. Additionally, the excitement surrounding mRNA technology is tempered by the need for cautious optimism. A recent exploratory study showed promising results for an mRNA vaccine in pancreatic cancer, with 75% of patients remaining cancer-free after 3 years. However, it is important to note that this was not a randomized clinical trial, and further research is needed to validate these findings. As the field continues to advance, the implications of mRNA technology are profound. It not only holds the potential to revolutionize vaccine development but also paves the way for innovative treatments across a spectrum of diseases. The ongoing research and trials signify a crucial phase in the maturation of mRNA platforms, with the promise of broader applications in healthcare. Looking ahead, the convergence of mRNA technology with artificial intelligence and other biotechnological innovations could further accelerate breakthroughs in personalized medicine and public health strategies. The next few years will be pivotal as researchers strive to overcome existing challenges and harness the full potential of mRNA technology for the benefit of global health. In a world where cancer remains a significant health challenge, recent developments in cancer research and prevention are providing hope and new avenues for treatment. The 7th Annual International Fire Service Cancer Symposium, held at the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center at the University of Miami, spotlighted the alarming connection between firefighting duties and heightened cancer risks. Concurrently, cutting-edge advancements in cancer treatment, including personalized vaccines and novel research methodologies, are paving the way for more effective therapies across various cancer types. The symposium, which took place from February 20 to 21, 2025, underscored the Sylvester Firefighter Cancer Initiative's FCI mission to raise awareness about the increased cancer risks faced by firefighters. Dr. Alberto Caban Martinez, Deputy Director of the FCI, emphasized the event's dual purpose, celebrating a decade of progress in cancer research while galvanizing future efforts. This milestone is not just a reflection of our progress, it is a call to the future, he stated. Research has shown that cancer accounts for more than two-thirds of firefighter line-of-duty deaths, and exposure to toxic chemicals during fires significantly contributes to this risk. Over the years, the symposium has evolved from a national gathering to an international platform, attracting over 750 participants this year alone. Dr. Aaron Kobetz, director of the FCI, noted the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration in tackling cancer within the firefighting community. Presentations at the symposium spanned topics such as firefighter wellness, nutrition, and the dangers posed by emerging technologies like electric vehicles, which release numerous carcinogenic chemicals during fires. As researchers at the symposium explored the multifaceted challenges firefighters face, another breakthrough emerged from the Institute of Cancer Research in London. Scientists there have developed a new algorithm, silver synthetic lethal vulnerabilities exhibiting reciprocation, which could revolutionize cancer treatment. This tool analyzes data from over 9,300 patients to identify potential new drug targets that exploit cancer cells' vulnerabilities. Dr. Syed Haider, head of the breast cancer data science team, highlighted the significance of these findings. The research tells us how some cancer cells survive despite having faulty mutations in key genes. In a related stride toward personalized medicine, a team from Yale University announced promising results from a clinical trial of a personalized cancer vaccine for high-risk kidney cancer patients. This innovative vaccine utilizes immunotherapy principles to guide the immune system in targeting cancer cells specifically. Dr. David A. Abron, a lead researcher on the project, explained that by analyzing patients' tumors through extensive genomic testing, the team can create tailored vaccines that enhance the body's ability to combat cancer. With no major side effects reported during the trial, the researchers noted that their approach could become a new standard in treating renal cell carcinoma. While the advancements in cancer treatment and prevention are promising, researchers continue to uncover new challenges. A recent study from the University of Southern Denmark suggests that tattoos larger than a palm could increase the risk of skin and blood cancers. The study found that tattoo ink may migrate to lymph nodes, raising concerns about chronic inflammation and abnormal cell growth. As researchers delve deeper into the implications of such findings, they aim to better understand the biological mechanisms at play. The confluence of these developments highlights a pivotal moment in cancer research and treatment. As awareness grows about the unique risks faced by certain professions alongside innovations in personalized medicine, there is a renewed sense of optimism in the fight against cancer. With ongoing research collaboration and a commitment to integrating scientific advancements into practical applications, the future holds promise for improved outcomes for cancer patients worldwide. In a significant leap forward for microscopy and imaging technology, researchers from the Center for Advanced Systems Understanding Cases at Helmholtz-Zentrum Dresden-Rossendorf HZDR and Imperial College London have unveiled a groundbreaking method that turns a common optical phenomenon into a powerful asset for medical imaging. This innovative approach, which leverages the effects of chromatic aberration, was presented at the recent 39th Annual Conference on Artificial Intelligence (AAI) in Philadelphia, showcasing how artificial intelligence AI can enhance the quality of quantitative phase imaging (QPI) in a single exposure. Quantitative phase imaging is a microscopy technique that plays a pivotal role in biomedical research, allowing scientists to study cells and tissues without the need for harmful dyes or labels. However, despite its potential, QPI has faced challenges related to image acquisition speed and quality. Traditional methods often require multiple exposures at different focus distances, which can be time-consuming and technically demanding, limiting their practical application in clinical settings. In a bid to overcome these challenges, the team from Kelles has demonstrated how chromatic aberration, typically considered a hindrance that degrades image quality, can actually be repurposed to improve imaging outcomes. Our approach relies on similar principles as the transport of intensity equation TI, but only needs one image because of a clever combination of physics and generative AI, explained Professor Artur Jakimovic, leader of the Kelles Young Investigator Group and corresponding author of the study. This innovative method captures the phase shifts induced by biological specimens using a standard RGB camera, thus generating a through-focus stack from a single exposure. The researchers trained a generative AI model, specifically the Conditional Variational Diffusion Model (CVDM), on a dataset of 1.2 million images. This model proved crucial for retrieving phase information from the limited data provided by a single exposure, allowing the researchers to visualize details that were previously obscured. Gabriel Della Maggiora, a PhD student at Kelles and one of the lead authors of the study, noted, after training, the model was able to retrieve phase information even though it relied on very limited data input from the recording. The efficacy of this approach was validated using real-world clinical specimens, such as analyzing red blood cells in human urine samples. The results showcased the ability of this new method to reveal intricate details such as the characteristic donut-like shape of the red blood cells, which traditional TI-based methods failed to capture. Furthermore, the new generative AI-based variant exhibited a significant reduction in cloud artifacts, enhancing the overall image clarity. This work not only represents a substantial advancement in microscopy techniques but also highlights the potential of AI applications in clinical diagnostics. The Jakimovic Group is focused on developing computational techniques that can be seamlessly integrated into clinical practice, emphasizing the importance of reducing AI-generated hallucinations through the incorporation of physics-based elements. In parallel developments, Google has made strides in the realm of data science with the launch of its new AI agent for data scientists on the Google Colab platform. This innovative tool, powered by the Gemini 2.0 model, aims to streamline data analysis processes by automating manual tasks that often take weeks to complete. Users can now describe their analytical goals in plain language, and the data science agent generates fully functional Jupyter notebooks, effectively reducing analysis time from days to mere minutes. Initial feedback from users has been overwhelmingly positive, with reports of significant time savings in data processing. For instance, a scientist at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory noted that their analysis time for a project on tropical wetland methane emissions dropped from a week to just 5 minutes. This advancement showcases how AI can drastically enhance productivity in data-intensive environments. As these technological advancements continue to evolve, the implications for both medical imaging and data science are profound. The integration of AI into microscopy promises to revolutionize the speed and accuracy of diagnostics, while tools like Google's data science agent are set to redefine how researchers and analysts approach data analysis. Looking ahead, the potential for further developments in these fields could lead to unprecedented breakthroughs in both healthcare and scientific research, paving the way for a future where AI-driven insights become the norm rather than the exception. In the rapidly evolving world of nuclear fusion, recent developments are shedding light on the complex processes behind this promising energy source. As researchers strive to unlock the potential of fusion as a clean and virtually limitless energy solution, new insights into fuel efficiency and reactor design are emerging. A collaborative study involving leading institutions such as Princeton University and the University of California has made significant strides in understanding deuterium retention behaviors in fusion reactors, potentially paving the way for more efficient energy generation. Nuclear fusion, often heralded as the holy grail of energy research, promises a clean energy future, producing helium as its only byproduct and utilizing deuterium, an isotope of hydrogen that is abundant in the universe. However, achieving practical fusion energy on Earth is a formidable challenge, requiring extreme conditions akin to those found in the core of the Sun. While fusion has been achieved in laboratory settings for decades, a net energy positive reaction remains elusive. The race to commercial viability is heating up with projects like the International ITER initiative and various private ventures such as Commonwealth Fusion Systems making headlines. One of the critical challenges in fusion energy is fuel efficiency, particularly concerning deuterium, which can be absorbed by the walls of tokamak reactors. Researchers from multiple institutions recently published findings in the journal Nuclear Materials and Energy revealing that the retention of deuterium is influenced more by carbon than previously understood. Their experiments on the DIID tokamak reactor showed that carbon contamination significantly increases deuterium trapping, underscoring the need to minimize carbon in reactor designs. Florian Effenberg, a staff research physicist at Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory, emphasized the importance of reducing carbon levels to improve deuterium retention. While we cannot get it to zero, we use all the means we have to reduce the amount of carbon as much as possible, he stated. The implications of this research are profound, as they will inform the design and materials used in future reactors such as ITER, which aims to create a stable and efficient fusion reaction. The findings also bring to light the regulatory challenges surrounding tritium, another fuel variant used in fusion reactions. Tritium is radioactive and strict regulations govern its presence in reactors. Alessandro Bordelin, managing principal research physicist at PPPL, noted, "If you go above the limit, then everything stops and the license is removed." This highlights the dual pressures of ensuring safety while also achieving operational efficiency. As fusion technology progresses, the integration of artificial intelligence is expected to enhance predictive capabilities, potentially preventing instabilities in fusion reactions. Researchers are optimistic that ongoing advancements will enable the technology to reach commercial viability within the next couple of decades. The recent success in maintaining stable plasma for an unprecedented 22 minutes during experiments signifies that the field is making tangible progress. In a related shift within the fusion landscape, UK-based startup First Life Fusion has made a strategic pivot from developing a proposed nuclear fusion reactor to focusing on applications in the defense and space sectors. This move is seen as a pragmatic response to the long timelines and heavy investments traditionally associated with fusion development. By leveraging its innovative Big Friendly Gun, which uses a unique approach to achieve fusion, the company aims to create a capital-light, high-margin business model that generates revenue sooner rather than later. The nuclear fusion industry is thriving with innovation. Yet the journey remains fraught with challenges. As companies and research institutions refine their technologies and strategies, the potential for fusion to revolutionize energy production becomes increasingly plausible. The path forward will require a delicate balance of scientific discovery, regulatory navigation, and strategic business planning, ensuring that the dream of clean, abundant energy is not just a distant future but an attainable reality. As we look ahead, the fusion landscape will undoubtedly continue to evolve, driven by the relentless pursuit of knowledge and innovation. In a remarkable advancement for quantum computing and superconductivity, researchers are unveiling insights that could redefine the future of these fields. A recent study published on March 3, 2025 explores the superconducting properties of the compound PRT2L20. Revealing unexpected behaviors that challenge existing theories and open the door to a deeper understanding of quantum materials. This research not only highlights the complexities of superconductivity but also hints at the potential for breakthroughs in energy transmission and quantum computing technology. Superconductivity, characterized by the complete absence of electrical resistance, has long been regarded as one of the most fascinating domains of modern physics. However, the mechanisms behind this phenomenon can vary significantly across different materials. The study of PRT2L20 is particularly noteworthy as it demonstrates both quadrupolar and octopolar moments without exhibiting a magnetic dipolar moment. Researchers utilized advanced techniques to investigate how the superconducting gap structure evolves with the introduction of lanthanum law, leading to fresh insights that could inform future technological applications. At the core of the findings is an examination of the superconducting transition temperature (TC) and its interaction with exotic quadrupolar ordering. The research indicates that Tc stands at approximately 0.2 K, a figure corroborated by physical measurements that deviate from traditional models. Additionally, the temperature associated with quadrupolar ordering Tq is identified at around 2.0 K, marking a significant observation in the material's behavior. The results suggest the presence of multiple superconducting gaps, contradicting the singular gap theory that has dominated prior research. The experimental findings have sparked theoretical explorations concerning the impact of the multipolar Kondo coupling on the superconducting state, the authors noted. This interplay could illuminate pathways for discovering new superconductors and refining technologies such as quantum computing and energy systems. Researchers observed that as lanthanum is introduced, Tc shifts, initially decreasing then stabilizing, and eventually rising towards 0.5 K with increased La content. This nuanced relationship showcases the delicate interdependencies between multipolar ordering and superconductivity. The study's methodology involved synthesizing single crystals through the L-self-flux method and measuring specific heat magnetization and resistivity to characterize superconducting behavior. The specific heat measurements yielded a gap of around 2.4 K and a Sommerfeld coefficient of 0.23 J/mol K superscript 2, providing significant insights into the material's superconductive properties. As doping is introduced, the superconducting gap's upper and lower boundaries exhibit intriguing characteristics, suggesting competing phases at play within the material. This research positions PRT2L20 at the frontier of superconductivity and quantum materials science. The findings underscore the potential for enhanced superconductivity under optimized conditions, with researchers asserting that unusual superconductivity may emerge on the verge of such quadrupolar orders. This suggests that by further exploring these multipolar interactions, new superconductive pathways could be established. As scientists dive deeper into the mysteries of superconductivity, the implications of these findings extend beyond theoretical interest. The advanced characteristics of PRT2L20 could be pivotal in discovering new superconductive materials, which may ultimately lead to significant advancements in practical applications, including quantum computing and high-efficiency energy systems. Looking ahead, the exploration of PRT2L20 and its superconducting properties could pave the way for groundbreaking technologies that harness the unique features of quantum mechanics. As researchers continue to unravel the complexities of this material, the potential for transformative innovations in energy and computing becomes increasingly tangible, promising a future where superconductivity and quantum technology play critical roles in shaping our world.